my brother Dominique, playing against Milwaukee. They throw the ball to Dominique on the wing, and the whole team collapses on him.
Down low for Dominique. Baseline drive. Dominique. Oh, my goodness! Did you see that jam? I don't know how he did that. Dominique!
Bob Lanier had covered the rim, and I turned sideways. And I turned back around in the air and dunked it on him. That still sticks out.
I just know, anytime Chicago comes in town, you have to leave your family and everybody else home. You don't want to be embarrassed.
Now the Bulls beat the pressure. Jordan from Vincent. Look out.
Now you went up in there on the fast break, and all of a sudden, Jordan went up about 10 or 12 more notches than I did. Not ashamed to say, you stand there in awe.
I still have vivid memories of a Dr. J tomahawk dunk.
Eaton had stayed back, but here comes Irving anyway.
He went up over the top of me and came crashing down and about took the rim off the backboard and just kind of left me standing there with Spalding across my head.
People don't realize is I played 15 minutes that night and I fouled out. And I was a little bit upset because I thought I was getting some bad calls. And I just needed some way to show my anger out.
Kemp picks Mark Jackson, gets the give and go. Oh!
It was no way that we thought he could dunk the basketball, but he proved us all wrong.
Oh, please, let's see that again 100 times.
I think it was one when Chambers went over Mark Jackson. That was an awesome dunk.
2-on-1, KJ to Chambers, jam! Oh, boy, he went right up Mark Jackson.
When he hit Mark, he was already high, but when he hit Mark, he went a little higher, and he just tore the rim down.
Earlier on, I saw a guy named David Thompson. Somebody on his team took a shot, and the ball bounced so high off the rim. I don't think I'm really exaggerating when I say the guy went up nose high to the rim.
Dominique, it's a tip jam. He comes over about 2 of his teammates back and just jump right over one hand, just throws it down through the hoop. It's just awesome. You see that, you be like, God.
I'll tell you a story that I think summed the whole thing up. We was playing Chicago in Salt Lake. They switched and put John Stockton on it, and he turned around and dunked on Stockton. So some guy got up and almost followed him down the sideline and said, hey, Jordan, pick on somebody your own size. So next time down the floor, he dunked on Mel Turpin and went over and looked at the guy and said, was he big enough?
My favorite dunk of all time would probably be the dunk that Dr. J had over Michael Cooper.
Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Way rock the baby to sleep and slam dunk.
Dr. J just kind of like cuffed it and just glided to the basket. It was the most awesome dunk that I've seen in a basketball game.
At the 1993 NBA Draft, Chris Webber was chosen first by the Orlando Magic and prepared himself to play a supporting role to center Shaquille O'Neal. But within minutes, he would be sent 3,000 miles away to Golden State, where he would abruptly be recast as their front court savior and face some immediate concerns.
Will I live up to the expectations of, being the #1 pick or the money that they're paying me, and it seems overwhelming.
But by the season's 6th game, Webber had begun to answer his questions. And facing reigning MVP Charles Barkley, he made a bold statement to the rest of the league.
Saved by Age. Nice fake on Owens. Back to Green, into the hands of Sprewell. Fast break down to Webber. He turns. Look up behind the back. And the step and the foul. What a play by Webber.
Well, I saw him coming. I didn't really think he was going to jump. I really don't think you should jump when a guy, has an advantage on you. And I can jump pretty high, and I'm taller than him. So I didn't think he was going to jump. And he jumped, and I got him. But I'm sure somebody will get me one day. So I don't want to make too much of a big deal out of it.
But while Webber rose quickly to stardom, John Starks often seemed like he'd never get there. After putting himself through college by bagging groceries at a supermarket, Starks was left undrafted and relegated to the CBA. He would eventually latch on with the New York Knicks, where his ferocious determination helped him become a starting guard in the NBA. But in 1993, the Knicks would face the Chicago Bulls in the conference finals. where Starks faced the seemingly overwhelming task of matching up with Michael Jordan.
We do not have a man on this planet who can stop him, okay? There isn't anyone out here who can stop him.
But Starks was ready. It was a test he had prepared all of his life for.
Or is he reading MJ real well? He has studied films on Michael Jordan.
And with Game 2 hanging in the balance, Starks would announce to Jordan and the world that his time had come.
We're down to 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Starks, yes! What a move by Starks, who was able to sky to the basket.
I was coming down the right-hand side of the court, and for the second half, they always would jump, on my high side and force me baseline. But Cartwright, he was slow to react to a B.J. Armstrong move, and my eyes opened and got so big once I seen that lane open, and I knew that I was going to take it over the top.
Elevation and slamming, jamming, Starks with the spark.
And all I saw was just a big explosion up to the basket and a great and a tremendous thunderous dunk over Michael and Horace Grant. It was fantastic.
Yeah, nasty stuff by Starkey. That play should just about finish off the move.
I think those first two games announced that I was here and announced that I am a player to be reckoned with. And he put a stamp on the game and I think a print on everyone else's mind.